Hello, welcome to Math Vibes. Today in this video, we are going to learn about Roman numerals that we generally start learning in class 3, 4 and 5. So today in this one, we will learn about what are Roman numerals, what are Hindu-Arabic numerals, and how to write Hindu-Arabic numerals into Roman numerals, and how to write Roman numerals into Hindu-Arabic numerals. Let's start. And if you are new to our channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button. So firstly, what are Hindu-Arabic numerals? Well, we write numerals using Hindu-Arabic system which uses 10 digits. We generally write numbers, right? We write 1, 2, 3, 12, 28, 256 and all that. Now to write all these numbers, we use only 10 digits. Okay, which are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. With the help of these 10 digits only, we are able to write any number. We just have to combine them. So the combination of these digits, they make numeral, which are called Hindu-Arabic numeral. So all the numbers 56, 83, 156 or 2589 etc. they are called numbers, but they all use these 10 digits. Okay, so the combination of these digits make numbers. They are termed as Hindu-Arabic numerals. Now, what are Roman numerals? Now, in Hindu-Arabic numeral, we use 10 digits to make numbers. But numerals can also be written using 7 Roman symbols. Now, Romans, they have not used digits. Instead, they use some symbols to write down the numbers. Now, what happens in Hindu-Arabic numeral is that we make combination of those digits and that results into numbers. But in Roman system, they use only these 7 symbols. They use only these 7 symbols to form any number they want. Now what are these symbols? First, they have I for 1, V for 5, X for 10, L for 50, C for 100, D for 500 and M for 1000. Now if you are in class 4, then you must be using only symbols 1 or I, V, X, L and C. D and M are introduced generally in class 5. Okay, so but the rules are same, so it hardly matters you are in which class. It is useful to you irrespective of your class. Okay, so instead of using the place value charts, the Romans used different combination of symbols to write the numbers. Like generally in Hindu-Arabic system, what do? We have ones, tens, 100, 1000, lakhs and so on. We use those charts to form some combination of numbers and name them. But here they don't have any place value system. Okay, so how do they made these symbols? कैसे बनाए होंगे उन्होंने ये symbols? Well, with the help of their hands or fingers. See, this one finger will denote 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3 and 4 for 4. So they have made symbols like this. We have these all fingers in our hand, right? So they used some of these combinations to make the symbols. Okay, or these also you can see and take the help of this. Now the main important point in Roman numeral is that there is no symbol for the numeral 0. Now this Roman numeral system is not very popular in calculations and all. Why? Because it has no symbol for 0. It has no place value chart system. It has no place value system. Okay. So because of all these things, we cannot form all the numbers that we want. So there is so this system, this Roman numeral system is not very popular. Okay, so there is no symbol for Roman numeral 0. Now next, this we have already discussed. So if you are in class 4, you can just look for the questions that are 1 I, V, X, L, C, and for higher also this video will be helpful. So what are some rules to write Roman numerals? Rule 1. First rule is Repeat means adding the value. If some symbols are repeated, then we will add their value. How? Let's see. For example, x, x, x. 3 times x is repeated. So it is 10 plus 10 plus 10, which is equal to 30. Okay. So I. Now the symbol is repeated 2 times. So it will be added. Anywhere, wherever there is repetition, you will just add them. So I plus I means 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2. C will mean 100 plus 100 plus 100, which means 300. Very simple rule. If the numbers or some symbols are repeated, you will add them. Next, you have to note that we cannot repeat any symbol more than 3 times. It will be incorrect. We cannot repeat a symbol for more than 3 times. That means any symbol can be repeated for 3 times only. Okay, we can write XXX, but we cannot write XXXX. That will be incorrect. And symbols V, L and D are never repeated. Symbols V, L and D are never repeated. These all points, these all rules, they are important. They can come in MCQ, 1 mark question, fill-ups, tick wrong. Okay, so pay attention to all the rules also. Next is, this we have certainly done. Next is add. If the symbols are written in descending order. Okay, if the symbols are written in descending orders, means big to smalls. Now you know there are 7 symbols. Okay, I, V, X, L, C, D and M. Okay, so all these symbols, if they are written in descending order, that is from big to small, then you will add them. और you can say, अगर आपको ये descending order difficult लग रहा है, then you can think like that if the smaller symbol is written to the right of the larger symbol, then you will add. Now let's see how. If it is xi, now x is 10, I is 1. That means it is in descending order, right? Big to small, big to small. Or you can learn like that the smaller symbol I is written to the right of the larger symbol, which is x. So the values are added. So it is x plus I. So x plus I will means 10 plus 1, which is equal to 11. So let's see the next example. If it is like C, 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 L, V, I. Now see, C is for 100, L is for 50, V is for 5 and 1 is for 2. Now all the symbols are written from big to small. All the symbols are written from big to small. So what do? We will add them. So it is 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 50 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1. So the answer is 357. So add if the symbols are written in descending order. Next, rule 3 is subtract if the symbols are not written in descending order. अगर big to small चल रहा है order, if the order is from big to small, descending order, okay, then you will add them. But if they are not in descending order, फिर क्या करें? फिर subtract करेंगे. Okay, कैसे करेंगे? From big to small. Okay, हम बड़े नंबर और छोटे नंबर को माइनस करेंगे. For example, here it is ix. I is for 1 and x is for 10. अब यहाँ छोटा नंबर पहले लिखा हुआ है, छोटा सिंबल पहले है. So what do? We will subtract them. So it will be x minus I, 10 minus 1, which is equal to 9. Right? Let's see another example. See, suppose it is xc. अब x is 10 and c is 100. छोटा सिंबल पहले है और बड़ा सिंबल बाद में है. It is not from big to small. So we will subtract. और subtract किसको करेंगे? बड़े सिंबल को पहले लिखो, छोटे सिंबल को बाद में. So it is 100 minus 10, which is equal to 90. Right? Now see the next one. One more example. CD. Now C is 100, D is 500. Okay, not from big to small, order नहीं follow हो रहा, so we will subtract. So D minus C, D is 500 and C is 100, so the answer is 400. Okay, moving on, let's start with these important points that you should remember and never ever forget. It is Symbols V, L, N and D are never subtracted. They are never repeated. They are never subtracted. Okay, we don't repeat them, we don't subtract them. V, L and D subtract नहीं होते, कभी भी नहीं होते. Okay, symbol I, again these questions are important for 1 mark, MCQ, fill up, tick wrong. Okay, symbol I can be subtracted from V and X only. Okay, symbol I can be subtracted from V and X only. Symbol X can be subtracted from L and C only. And symbol C can be subtracted from D and M only. अब ये कैसे याद रहेगा? I के साथ VX, X के साथ LC, C के साथ DM. How can we learn so many things? Well, there is a trick to it. I represent 1. Okay, तो 1 के अगले दो symbols, 1 के बाद कौन सा symbol होता है? 5 का, which is V. The next symbol is for 10, which is X. Okay, and same way for X. तो I किससे माइनस होगा? V और X से. बस अपने नेक्स्ट दो नंबर्स के सिंबल से माइनस हो सकता है. Okay, same way if you see the symbol X. अब X represents 10. 10 के बाद वाला जो सिंबल होता है वो होता है 50 का, which is L. उसके बाद होता है 100 का, which is C. Okay, the next symbols, the next two symbols after a particular symbol. So X can be subtracted only from L and C. Symbol C now, C represents 100. 100 वाले के बाद symbol होता है 500 का, which is D. Okay, उसके बाद 500 के बाद होता है 1000 का, which is M. So symbol C can be subtracted from D and M only. This is the trick with which you can learn these rules. Okay, I, X, C, उनके अगले next two symbols देख लो. Okay, तो बस उन दोनों से वो subtract हो सकता है, बाकी किसी से नहीं हो सकता. And symbol V, L, D, they are neither repeated nor subtracted. Coming up to the next rule. When a smaller symbol is placed between two larger symbols, its value is subtracted from the symbol written on its right. Little complicated? No, not at all. Listen, sometimes the situation can come like this also, कि it is not exactly from big to small or small to big, but ये भी तो हो सकता है ना कि जो छोटे वाला symbol है वो in between दो larger symbol के बीच में हो. Okay, so then in this situation what do? We will subtract that symbol from the symbol written on its right. Let's check how. See, if the question is LIX, LIX, now we will write it like that, L plus IX. जहां से छोटा नंबर स्टार्ट हो रहा है उसको अलग कर दो. Okay, L को अलग कर दो, IX को अलग कर दो. Now L means 50 and what is IX? Now it is not in descending order. You remember when something is not in descending order, not from big to small, we subtract. So 10 minus 1, which is equal to 9. So the answer is 50 plus 9, 59. Okay. One more example, let's see. So if it is CIV, then it is C plus IV. C represents 100 and IV represents not from big to small, right? So we will subtract V minus I, 5 minus 1, which is equal to 4. So it is 100 plus 4, which is 104. Moving on, let's do some questions and then we will see whether we have understood or not. See, firstly, I will explain step by step and then we will keep on skipping writing those steps. So, if I have to write the Hindu-Arabic numeral for each of the following, how do we do? Now, suppose the Roman number is IV. Okay, then the steps are, firstly, you check the symbols that are involved. पहले ये देखो कौन से symbol use हुए हैं. V हुआ है, I हुआ है. V is for 5 and I is for 1. So now you will check the order of the symbol. Are they from big to small or from small to big? Here they are not in descending order. और जब descending order नहीं होता तो हम क्या करते हैं? What do we do? Do we add them or do we subtract them? We subtract them. So it is V minus I. 5 minus 1. So the answer is 4. Okay. Let's see one more example. XXXIV. अब देखो symbols कौन से हैं? x x x x है, I है, v है. एंड व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू, जब कोई स्मॉलर सिंबल मिडल में आए तो हमें क्या करना है, इन तीनों को बड़े नंबर्स को अलग लिख लो. x x x ये तो सेम है ना, इनको अलग लिख लो और जहां से स्मॉल नंबर आ रहा है उसको अलग कर दो. सो इट इज x x x प्लस iv is not following the order. ये तो सिंपल है, 10 plus 10 plus 10 30, but iv big to small नहीं है, so 5 minus 1 which is equal to 4. So 30, now combine it, so 30 plus 4 will give you 34. Easy. Let's do some more practice. See, now see if it is iv, what it will be, we have done it so many times. Not in descending order, 5 minus 1 4. VII, it is in descending order from big to small, so it is V is for 5, 1 1 5 6 7, so the answer is 7. X we know it is for 10, XV it is from big to small, X is 10, V is 5, so 10 plus 5 15. XXI from big to small, so 10 plus 10 plus 1, so it is 21. Some more, XXXVI, they are following descending order, so 10 plus 10 plus 10 30, then 35 and 1 36. Every time you don't need to make the complete sum. If you are confused, do make the sum, but if you can do it orally, well, nothing better than that. So XVII, big to small, so 10 plus 5 15, 16 and 17, so answer is 17. Now here XXIV, now I is in between, right? So separate कर लो, XX को अलग कर लो, IV को अलग कर लो. Now XX is 10 plus 10 20. IV not following the order, so we will subtract 5 minus 1 4. So 20 plus 4 is 24. Here they are easy. I want you to write their answers in the comment box if you know. Okay, XXXVII. I'll wait for your answers. Okay. Next. Now, how to write Roman numerals for Hindu Arabic numerals. In the previous slide, we have seen that if some that Roman numbers are given, then how to make them, convert them into Hindu Arabic numerals. Now it is vice versa. Now some Roman numerals are given and you have to convert them into Hindu Arabic numerals. How do we do it? Suppose we have 52. So write it in expanded form. 52 is written as 50 plus 2. Now 50 is for L and 2 stands for 2 lines. Okay. Now combine them. Super easy. 50 plus 2. 50 for L, 2 for 2 lines. So LII. Right. Next, if it is 86, it will be written as 80 plus 6. Now 80. अब 80 का तो कोई सिंबल नहीं होता, तो कैसे करें? अब देखो 80 को 80 से पीछे देखो या आगे देखो, एक आगे भी देख सकते हैं, बट द इजियर वन विल बी इफ यू सी द लोअर सिंबल देन दैट. 80 से पहले हमारे पास 50 का सिंबल होता है. ओके, 50 लिखो. अब 50 में कितने ऐड करोगे? 10 प्लस 10 प्लस 10 करोगे तो 80 आ जाएगा. राइट, सो इट इज 50 60 70 80. राइट लाइक दैट, जिन जिनके हमारे पास सिंबल्स है. नाउ 6 कैसे लिख सकते हैं हम? 5 प्लस 1, 5 का भी सिंबल हमारे पास होता है और 1 का भी होता है. So 5 plus 1. अब इन सब के सिंबल्स लिख लो और उनको कंबाइन कर लो. 50L XXX 10 times 3 times 10 and then 5V और 1 का I. So answer for 86 is L XXXVI. Next, how to write Roman numerals for Hindu Arabic numerals. Again, I am taking some another example. Suppose it is 125. How will you do that? Write it as 100 plus 25. वो लिखो जिसका सिंबल है. सी हम 120 सीधा भी लिख सकते हैं, बट 120 का हमारे पास सिंबल नहीं होता. सो वी विल राइट इट एज 100. 100 का सिंबल है. अब लिखो 25. अब 25 का भी नहीं होता, बट अगर मैं इसको 10 plus 10 plus 5 लिखूं, then I can do it. क्योंकि अगर मैं इसको 20 plus 5 लिखूं तो 20 का भी सिंबल नहीं है, बट 10 का तो है. So I will repeat 10 2 times. So 10 plus 10 plus 5. So 100 का C, 10 10 means 2x and then 5 का V. So CXXV. Next, 357. Again, जिसका सिंबल है पहले तो बड़े में लिख लो. 300 plus 57. क्योंकि 300 को I can repeat a symbol 3 times. तो मैं लिख सकती हूँ इसको 100 plus 100 plus 100. फिर 57 को मैं लिख सकती हूँ 50 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1. क्योंकि 7 लिखूंगी 50 + 7 तो 7 का सिंबल मेरे पास नहीं है, बट मेरे पास 5 और 1 का है. So I have written like this. Now C, 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 L, V, I, combine them and that is the answer for 357. Okay. So now you can check, right? You have to write the Roman numerals for each. You can check these numbers. I have written some Roman numerals for your practice. You take up more numbers and do the practice on your own also. Okay, you can see your book, do the practice and check that answers are these only. Okay. So now my question is, are the following Roman numerals correct? मुझे आपको मुझे ये बताना है कि ये रोमन नंबर्स मैंने करेक्ट लिखे हैं. Okay, you just pause the video, check it on your own कि correct है कि नहीं. Okay, write it on your notebook or somewhere and then unpause it and check the answer again. Okay, pause. Okay, now the answers. I am telling you the answers, but you please pause the video, do it on your own and then again unpause it and check whether it is correct or not. Okay, so XIV, is it correct or not? Tell me. XIV. Yes, it is correct. X is 10, IV is 4, so it represents 14. XXXX, is it correct? No, I cannot repeat a symbol more than 3 times. VV, wrong, because symbol V, L and D are never repeated. V, L and D are never repeated. XXII, yes, it is correct. 10, 10, 20 and 22, correct. VXV, no, symbol V is never subtracted also. You remember? VLDN never subtracted. LVX, L is for 50. VX, that means 10 minus 5. No, sorry, they are not repeated. Oh, sorry, symbol V is not subtracted, right? So symbol V is not subtracted. So I hope your answers are correct in this. And I'll tell you why they are not subtracted also. See, if I say V, 5 plus 5 is 10. But I already have a symbol X for 10. It represents 10. So I can straight away write X. Why will I write V? Why will I repeat it? No need. Okay, that is why they are not repeated. Now, if I repeat, then the next symbol I told you that L is not repeated. Why? If I repeat LL, it becomes 100. 50 plus 50, 100. We already have a symbol for 100, which is C. So why to repeat? Same goes for D. Now D and D, 500, 500. They make 1000. So 1000, we already have M for that. So there is no need to repeat it. Okay. That is why V, L and D are not repeated. There is a logic behind everything. You don't need to learn or cram anything. Okay. Moving on, here is my bonus tip. That symbol V is neither repeated nor subtracted. Learn it. Okay. V, L and D. That symbol V is our disobedient symbol. Ha ha ha. I hope you liked the video. I hope you have learned from it. And if you do, don't forget to click on the subscribe button. You can visit our channel for more videos. Do like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Keep learning, keep smiling. Bye.